this is another way of writing the sentence apart from as soon as. And let me tell you, as soon as से भी no sooner is more appropriate in this case. बोलो any query? नेहा बोलो क्या confusion क्या है? Tell me. Any confusion? No. Okay. So this this no sooner than, as soon as, फिर और एक होता है hardly before. These are some of the terms which you use to show that two actions happen at a very close proximity. बहुत ही एक खत्म होने के तुरंत बाद ही दूसरा start हुआ. So in these cases we use these terms. So hardly before say, I can tell you a sentence. They had hardly received the gifts before the event came. That means until the event had happened, nobody had received the gift yet. So hardly is used in case of negative sentences here. ठीक है? See, this is how we show that two actions happened and at a very close, within a very close time schedule. Hardly had they received the gifts before the event came. That means even the before could be held, they had received it. So these are just some terms we use in some cases. Okay, so now this is the past perfect tense, and mainly past perfect जब ये दोनों term tense रहता है एक साथ, two actions, in those cases only we use past perfect. Otherwise past perfect is usually not used in that way. और अगर होता भी है तो we say something which has happened very long back. जैसे कि we had stopped living in Bangalore 10 years back. मतलब 10 साल पहले हम लोग वो काम करना बंद कर दिए. So for those cases we use past perfect, which denotes a very longer period of time, long back, right? In that way we use. Okay, so that was past perfect, and finally comes past perfect continuous. Same like that. They had been discussing about it for almost a month. That means again same thing, something had happened much in the past, was going on for a long time, and the end time is also given in case of past perfect continuous, जो कि present perfect continuous में नहीं होता है, because in present perfect continuous the work is still going on, it is still happening, we don't know when will it end. But in this case we usually give the end time as well, that we had stopped doing it 10 years back, things like that. Or we had been living here 1 month back. So something we have already stopped doing it. So in those cases we use past perfect continuous. And again the formation remains almost the same. Subject had, उसके साथ add होगा what? Been. So first subject will come in case of past perfect continuous. Had, there comes been, and it had been doing, that means V4, and there comes object, right? So that's how usually things go on for past perfect continuous. But again past perfect continuous is also not used in that way. We usually resort to past perfect and simple past. Okay, fine. Now while we talk about this, another part that remains is the future tense. Now future becomes more easy than the rest, क्योंकि फ्यूचर में इतना कुछ है ही नहीं, इतना यू डोंट हैव टू रिमेंबर सो मेनी रूल्स. उसमें तो हेल्पिंग वर्ब एक ही यूज होता है. व्हाट इज दैट? विल. उसमें और कोई हेल्पिंग वर्ब होगा नहीं. एंड द मीनिंग इज सेम. इफ आई से आई विल गो टू योर हाउस, और अगर फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस में मैं बोलूँ आई विल बी गोइंग टू योर हाउस, बोथ मीन द सेम. तो इसमें उतना डिफरेंस ऑफ मीनिंग इज नॉट देयर. देयर आर सम सेंटेंसेस इन present continuous tense which actually talk about future. Can you tell me any such incident? Sentence है present continuous tense में, but action is showing future action, जो कि अभी तक हुआ नहीं है, होगा. Any example do you remember of such? If I say we are going to attend the class soon. इसका टेंस क्या है? प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. वी आर गोइंग टू डू हेल्पिंग वर्ब है और आईएनजी है, लेकिन इसका नोशन क्या है? फ्यूचर, कि हम लोग करेंगे, वी विल डू इट. तो मतलब वी आर गोइंग टू अटेंड द क्लास सून या वी विल अटेंड द क्लास सून, सेम मीनिंग. So these are some exceptional cases where though the tense is different but it means future. Another example I'll give you. Actually you know ये सब होता है कब? जब कि तुम कोई सेंस ऑफ अर्जेंसी दिखा रहे हो कि हम लोग बहुत ही जल्द ये स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं, वी आर गोइंग टू अटेंड सून, तो वो काम बहुत तुरंत होने वाला है. इन दोज केसेस वी यूज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस. अनदर एग्जाम्पल आई टेल यू फॉर सिंपल प्रेजेंट, जो कि ऑल्सो इज इन फ्यूचर. इफ आई से दैट the prime minister arrives in 1 hour. So which tense is this? Grammatically it is simple present. Prime minister है subject, main verb के साथ es लगा है, fine. लेकिन इसका motion क्या है? Future. मतलब अभी तक he has not arrived yet. So he arrives in 1 hour. मतलब again sense of emergency कि बहुत ही तुरंत ये काम होने वाला है. So in those cases we use simple present or present continuous to show some urgency, right? Okay, so now when we go to future tense, things are much more simplified. पहला one तो I'm not writing only. I will go, तो subject के साथ will, V1 हमेशा होता है future में, it never changes. Future continuous also, subject, there comes will be, right? In this case will be will come and there comes V4. But let me tell you, meaning is no such different than the present future. It's almost the same. Okay. So I will be doing the work. This is the future continuous. And now comes in future perfect. I had already, I think, discussed it before. Future perfect is something where the meaning changes. हम लोग कब use करते हैं? Do you remember? Future perfect. In which cases do we use? The action is imagined, exactly. कि हम लोग imagine करते हैं कि ऐसा होने वाला है या फिर हो सकता था. For example, I'll tell you, I would have never done this crime if I was in your place. So मतलब मैं imagine कर रही हूँ, in that situation I am there, and then I am constructing the sentence. For that we use future perfect, which is the formation that is why it goes like this. Will, or sometimes it also would is also used when we talk about imaginary past. Have, fifth object. Now in future here main verb changes into third form because हम लोग have लगाया है. So it becomes perfect tense again, future perfect. If I tell you a sentence like this, I will have gone to your house by 5 PM. Here, तुम अगर इसी sentence को देखो simple future में बोलो, I will go to your house by 5 PM. अब इसको future perfect में डालो, I will have gone to your house 5 PM. Meaning is almost the same. There is no such difference in meaning. Only there is a slight difference. ये जो है I will have done means by 5 PM I'll be there. मतलब I'm talking about that particular time frame within which I'll be there. So in most cases when we are using that particular time frame we use will have, या फिर you can only do it in simple future. There is no such difference. और would होता है कब? When, as he said, imaginary past. कि I would have done this thing much more smoothly than you. तुमसे मैं बहुत काफ़ी smoothly कर लेती काम. तुम बहुत ज़्यादा you have made it complicated. Okay, in those cases we use future perfect. So if I tell you a sentence, try to make it in future perfect tense. अच्छा, students और भी ज़्यादा शांत रहते अगर उन लोगों को क्लास इंटरेस्टिंग लगता तो. पहले शुरुआत वाला करो कि स्टूडेंट और भी शांत रहते. Put it in future perfect tense. Yes, students और भी शांत रहते. अब इतना तक ही पहले करो, फिर you do the rest part. How will you make it? बोलो.
Students would have been quieter or more quiet.
Students would have been. Okay. हाँ, been हो सकता है यहाँ पर. Been is used as a main verb. ठीक है. Actually, I was thinking of some other verb. ठीक है. Been is also correct. The students would have been
quieter या more quiet.
would have been, ठीक है, quieter या more quiet, जो भी हो, would have been quiet. अब बनाओ rest. अगर क्लास थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग होता.
If the class would have been interesting.
Yeah. So what I was thinking was would have stayed calm. The students would have stayed calm if the class was interesting. तो second action को हम लोग simple past में भी रख सकते हैं और that can also be changed to future perfect again. Doesn't make any difference. Both are correct. So see, students would have stayed. अच्छा, quiet भी कर सकते हैं. If we ना if the class was interesting. Now see, Kirti said class would have been interesting. I wrote class was interesting. Both are same, both are correct grammatically. ठीक है, दोनों में there is no much difference, no such difference. So see here I have used future perfect tense. Subject फिर would, क्योंकि imaginary past है, would have उसके then V3. Have रहेगा तो automatically verb will be in its third form, right? And then this can also be done in future perfect, which she said. If the class would have been interesting. अगर वो class interesting होता, तो something which has already happened, it's done in past. Now you are reimagining the whole situation. In such cases we use future perfect. Otherwise future perfect का उतना use होता है नहीं, right? And there comes future perfect continuous, which is absolutely doesn't make any sense. I would have been going to your house. Same thing. तुम उसको simple present में भी बनाओगे, then also it will, sorry, simple future. Then also it will make the same sense. Okay, and the formation is just the way. Okay, I'll just write it. Subject. There comes will ya would according to the situation that we are talking about. Then what will you put after this? Have been. Then V4. And there comes the object. That's how it follows the pattern. Okay? So there is no such use of this one. Future tense actually अभी सिर्फ simple future ही ज़्यादातर use होता है. And others are just additional parts. Initially it was there in use, abhi it has become a little bit less than before. Okay, so that's all for tense. Okay, now there comes the modal verb parts as well, which I'm sure you already know. Ki can ka use, make ka use, we already know this. So and whenever we are using them, main verb is coming in its present form. So there is nothing much to discuss. Clear? Do let me know if there is any other queries related to tense. Of course, we will. There are some exceptional cases also. So if you come across, do let me know. Of course. Okay. Okay. So now, as I was saying, if I get time, we will do some of the phrasal verbs today. So maybe we can do it now. So phrasal verb, can you give me some examples if you remember? What kind of phrasal verbs do we use usually? बहुत use करते हैं हम लोग वैसे तो.
Take away, put on.
Yes. Make a sentence with put on.
I have put on some weight.
Sorry?
I have put on some weight.
I have put on some weight. Okay, that is a common dialogue everybody is concerned about. Yes, I have put on some weight. That means I have gained some weight. Exactly. Okay, put on, you said take away. Take away, do you know? To take it away from somebody. Fine. And I had said this one also, take off. What is the meaning of that? I think I had said this last day. When do we use the word take off? O double F.
The flight took off.
हाँ,
Like,
yes, that is a common use. Another use of take off. The flight took off, मतलब plane छोड़ दिया. Okay, fine. Another use of take off. I think last day I had discussed, and this same answer I had got from somebody. Plane took off. But the second one I want to know if you remember. When we say कि suppose take off your shoes, मतलब अपना जूता खोलो. So in this case mostly people say open your shoes. Completely wrong English. Open the gate हो सकता है, open the book हो सकता है. But for taking off jacket, taking off shoes, कुछ clothes that we are wearing, something we are wearing, उसके लिए always take off, right? And also off is here double F, not single F. Okay, fine. अच्छा, since we are talking about take after. Any idea what does that mean? She takes after her mother. क्या? No. It means it is something related to looks. When somebody looks similar to somebody. So she takes after her mother. मतलब वो उसकी मम्मी की तरह दिखती है. Okay. Or he takes after his brother. So the brother and say, yeah, say. No, take over. That is take over. That means the prince will take over the throne after the king dies. मतलब कोई और उसका सिंहासन लेगा. So take over. या फिर किसी को कोई responsibility दे देना. Take over या hand over. So it's like that. Okay. So yes, that's how we use. Take का बहुत सारा होता है. I'm sure you all know take out. If you can just make in a sentence. Take out से. Very common. Come on. हाँ बोलो. हाँ निकालो take out कुछ भी निकालना. Exactly right. Fine. Now tell me this. Call off. Call off again O double F. हाँ बोलो. फिर से बोलो.
I called off my wedding.
Oh my God. मतलब what is the meaning of that? हाँ कुछ withdraw कर लेना. कुछ जैसे कि mainly it is used for the laborers called off the strike. मतलब वो लोग वो strike को withdraw कर लिए, बंद कर दिए. So yes, that is called I called off. Exactly. Fine. This I'm sure you all know. Carry out. To carry out something. What does that mean? Yes, Kirti, if you remember. Carry out कहते बहुत easy है ये, बहुत common है in fact. To carry out, ठीक है, I'll be more precise. To carry out somebody's order. मतलब किसी का order मानना, सुनना. Okay, that means we say na that they should obey elders. Children should obey elders. So they should carry out the orders given by elders. So carry out is something which is related to order. Order किसी का पालन करना. It's like that. Okay, fine. Break down. Yes, come. Break down. How is it that used?
We had a mental breakdown yesterday.
So what does that mean? That means completely when a situation is completely distorted and it's collapses, that's called in that way, breakdown. Yes, I had a mental breakdown, right. Okay. I think we know this, catch up and cover up, both I am talking about. How do we use that? हाँ बोलो.
We can catch up in this class.
क्या?
We can catch up after this class.
That means we can meet after the class, or we can wait and talk for a while. That is what catch up means. Exactly. Okay. And another I said cover up. Cover up करना क्या होता है?
Could you cover up my shift today?
हाँ, cover up means you know when you are मतलब क्या बोलते हैं उसको हिंदी में, किसी का दोष को हाँ, cover करना. I mean, you are trying to hide somebody else's fault or any blame that one is already given to. That is called cover up.
But you like questions, no? Could you cover up for me, like, job
Same meaning. That means I'll not be there for some reason, so you be there so that I do not fall into trouble. It's in that sense it is used. So you just covering somebody's fault or flaw in some way. That is called covering up. Okay, fine. Acha, tell me this. Caught up. Catch up is something that we had talked, but when we say it in that way in passive voice, that he was caught up doing cheating. So मतलब हाँ red handed, when somebody is caught up red handed, we say ना एकदम रंगे हाथों, yeah जो भी हो. Okay, fine. Now tell me this one. Die away. Something which is dying away. You're not feeling cold? No. Oh, actually this place is pretty much warmer than outside. Yeah, that's true. Okay, tell me, die away. How will you make that or put it in a sentence?
The conversation died away.
The
conversation died away.
Composition or conversation?
Conversation.
Oh, conversation. Yes, died away. Yeah. So what does that mean?
Faded.
Exactly. Something faded or something became weaker than before. That is called died away. मतलब जिसका भी उतना relevance है नहीं. That's called died away. Yes. Okay, fine. Do away with. What do you mean? Wait. Anyone? Do away with? Kirti, Antara? Pritika is quiet from day one. So, say. You speak a little slower. I cannot figure out what you're saying.
I haven't heard this one before.
Do away with.
Yeah.
Oh, it's something. I thought you were going to say the answer. Okay. Then sorry. I thought you were saying the answer. Okay. Do away with is something where you abolish or remove something permanently. That means we should say no that poverty should be done away with from the society. मतलब society से poverty को एकदम abolish कर देना चाहिए. So abolish जो meaning होता है it's the same like do away with, to remove something. Okay, fine. तो ये थोड़ा please you all write down whatever I'm saying because you might forget later on. This we all know. Just put it in a sentence. Okay, gear up. We all know the meaning. Just try to put it in a sentence.
We gear up for the upcoming exams.
Yeah, we are gearing up for the exam. That means we are taking all sorts of preparation. We are trying to be all well equipped because of the coming exam. Yes. Okay. Nowadays, we hear so many times that in Instagram influencers say there is a giveaway alert. है ना? So what does that mean?
They're going to hand out something in mass.
That means to distribute things for free, giveaway. But giveaway is actually to donate something or to contribute something. It's that way. Giveaway?
Your life.
Yeah, soldiers are ready to give away their life for the country. It's like that. Yes. Okay, fine. Ayush is not saying anything. Ayush, tell me next one. Keep away. बहुत easy है, बोलो. हाँ. Keep away means keep away. I know. Try to make it in a maybe in a sentence या फिर meaning कुछ भी.
Keep away at a distance. Keep away distance.
Exactly. मतलब किसी चीज से दूर रखना. Yes. We should keep away from watching television for a long time or scrolling mobile for a long time. That is how yeah, keep away can be used, right? Okay. Lay off. Say. It's a very, very common term and really.
The manager laid off. Maybe it's related to some employment.
Exactly. Absolutely. That is what I'm saying. This is a very common and panicky thing for all the private sector employees. Yes, especially in corporates, in IT sector, it happens a lot. So layover. The manager laid over almost 30 employees. मतलब exactly निकाल देना. Layoff means to hand over the pink slip. To terminate their service. Exactly. This is something a very common term, and especially after recession it has gone up a lot. Okay. Pass out. What? Passed out. So past tense. So what does it mean? Are you meaning that he died?
Faint.
हाँ कीर्ति से
Faint.
exactly to faint. Exactly, that is what I'm saying. Passed away is died, and he passed out after seeing the ghost. So he fainted. Yeah. Right. Okay. I think last day I had talked about this. No, I think last day we were talking about idioms, no?
Yeah.
Idioms and phrases.
Ivory tower.
Exactly. See, she attends only for 10 minutes till she remembers. Wow. Exactly, we were talking about. And ivory tower, I think it was last to last day. Last day I was doing, I think, some more phrases or something. Okay. See through,
Yes. Transparent.
हाँ क्या? Say again.
Like see through, like the thing is transparent.
Transparent, yeah. For example, I can see through from the door because there is glass there. So yeah, see through is that way. See off तो सबको पता है, तो चलो I'll not. अच्छा, rule out. This is also a very common phrasal verb. Say.
They ruled out the odds.
They ruled out the.
Odds.
If you just elaborate the sentence, it will be clear.
They ruled out the odds
Hmm.
in the meeting. Or maybe something that's of no use.
That means ruled out means to deny something. Yeah, that means they ruled out all the possibilities of getting any further holiday. मतलब और भी कोई छुट्टी पाने का कुछ जो भी possibility था वो सब को हटा दिया गया. So it was ruled out. It's a very common and it's a more like a formal term. In offices it is used. It was ruled out. Okay. Setback. Setback is usually used together actually in the sentences. So no, that is the SAT it will be. I'm saying setback, SET. Yeah. Setback, anyone? If I put in a sentence, shielding as in? No. If I say, the death of our grandfather has been the greatest setback in our family. मतलब सबसे खराब कुछ चीज होना, something to happen very worse or something very bad, that's called setback. Okay, to cause some extremely bad thing in the family, that's called setback. So setback is usually used always together. Stand out, we know.
Yeah.
Stand out.
She stands out in the crowd.
That means
Unique.
very unique, very different from the rest. You need to stand out from the rest in the race. Exactly. Right. Acha, stand by.
You need to stand by me.
That is there. That is one very common. That means to be there. There is another meaning of stand by.
Stopping. Oh, yeah. Stopping.
Stopping how? Make it in a sentence. Stand by, stopping.
Can you please stand by? Something you say when you're announcing or something.
See, stand by is something which you said, the first one. Please stand by me. That means stand with me. Another is when we say this is a standby option that I have kept. मतलब to कुछ extra रख देना for future. अगर if we need. For example, in the cricket ground, there are always standby players. मतलब those who are not playing directly, but they are there. If somebody is injured, they would play in that case. So standby मतलब extra store में रखना, right? Okay, fine. So these are the we will do some more phrasal verbs also. Phrasal verb में बहुत सारा चीज actually है, and with each letter comes a lot of phrasal verbs. So we will discuss next day again. Today we are keeping it till this, and again go through the tense all over again. If you have any doubt, do let me know. Okay, those who are online also, Antara, Kirti, Ritika, do let me know in the next class if you have any doubt about tense. Okay, fine. So I'll keep till this. See you all again next day.